Hey Deepti, have you ever thought about the overpopulation issue in India?
Oh, absolutely. It's a topic that's always on my mind. The sheer number of people we have in our country is staggering.
Exactly. It's a problem that touches almost every aspect of our lives, from overcrowded cities to strain on resources and infrastructure.
And it's not just about the quantity of people, it's also about the quality of life for each individual. With so many mouths to feed, it becomes increasingly challenging to ensure everyone has access to basic necessities like food, water, and health care.
Absolutely. And when you consider the environmental impact of overpopulation, it becomes even more concerning. The strain on natural resources and ecosystems is immense.
Right. And then there's the issue of unemployment and poverty. With such a large population, job opportunities are scarce, leading to widespread poverty and income inequality.
It's a vicious cycle, isn't it? Overpopulation leads to poverty, which in turn exacerbates the problem by putting additional strain on resources.
Exactly. So, what do you think are some potential solutions to address this issue?
Well, I think education and awareness are key. By educating people about family planning and the consequences of overpopulation, we can empower them to make informed choices about their reproductive health.
That's a good point. Access to contraception and family planning services should be readily available to everyone, regardless of their socioeconomic status.
Absolutely. And it's not just about access. It's also about breaking down cultural barriers and stigma surrounding these issues. We need to create a culture where family planning is seen as a responsible choice rather than a taboo subject.
I couldn't agree more. But education alone might not be enough. We also need government policies and incentives to encourage smaller families.
That's true. Policies like offering tax breaks or incentives for families who choose to have fewer children could help alleviate the problem.
And we also need to invest in infrastructure and services to support a growing population sustainably. That means improving health care, sanitation, and access to clean water.
Absolutely. And we can't forget about the importance of sustainable development. We need to find ways to support economic growth without further depleting our natural resources.
It's definitely a complex issue with no easy solutions. But I believe that if we work together and approach it from multiple angles, we can make a real difference.
I agree. It's going to take a concerted effort from government, civil society, and individuals alike to tackle this problem effectively.
And it's not just about improving our own quality of life. It's also about ensuring a better future for the next generation.
Absolutely. We owe it to future generations to address this issue now before it spirals out of control.
Well, it's been great discussing this with you, Afzal. It's always good to have these conversations and brainstorm potential solutions.
Definitely. Thanks for chatting, Deepti. Let's continue to stay informed and engaged on this issue.
In their conversation, Afzal and Deepti touched upon various aspects of the overpopulation issue in India, including its impacts on resources, infrastructure, poverty, and the environment. They discussed potential solutions such as education, family planning services, government policies, and sustainable development. While acknowledging the complexity of the problem, they emphasized the importance of collective action and a multifaceted approach to address it effectively.